All right. This time, I'm up to 6. I've been going for 45 minutes. I'm sorry, I'm just showing the beginning of the game. 3, 2, 1, go. So, this game has a lot of stuff like that, where you can get to areas. I gotta nail this jump. Okay. Kind of like faraway areas to other areas. You'll see. I don't know if you've ever played this before. Like I said, it's like 2 weeks old. But there's a lot of really neat stuff in terms of you can get from faraway places really quickly. But there's sometimes certain conditions to unlock them. One of them is having Sparksuit. So sparking to places, Sparksuit just opens up so much. A lot more than I realized initially. Because I was putting off fighting Kraid until being like the third major boss, even though I'm near Kraid for the first boss, because needing Sparksuit to escape. I think making a vanilla like ROM hack is a lot easier than something like this, and you can still incorporate a lot of these types of ideas of having an area, and like having things be more connected and having the progression be a little different. That is a way better way to make that jump than what I was doing. I mean, look at some of the hacks like SM Kaizo and SM Impossible. I know Oats ran those at some GDQ events. Those are pretty much just the vanilla map, but with a lot of other stuff added that forces different routing. So having something that allows different routing, I think, would be cool. Can't believe I didn't get hit there. Kind of like this. Like the movement in this game is great. The routing in this game is great. It's very great. Having Shine Spark be an item is huge. So, if I may talk about Zero Mission. Like I said, I briefly did speedruns of Zero Mission, mostly 100%. I like Zero Mission a lot, holds a special place in my heart. One of the things I didn't like about it was that a lot of secret paths were not really like, I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, there's a lot of like just little like you can skip power bombs entirely. It doesn't, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't save that much time. Like you're near the first power bomb tank, and then you telegraphed. I don't know what that word means, I'll be honest. But you can skip power bombs in Zero Mission, but there's not really a reason that exists. There's just a hidden path above. Like, there's a lot of things where it's like, oh, you can skip this item, but that's just because there's like an unintuitive hidden tunnel that you just have to know is there, which I'm not a big fan of. But you know, having at least some like in this game, the big thing, convey an intentional or unconscious message with facial expression or body language. Yeah. So, like I found the shortcut to early Sparksuit on my own, but I didn't. Oh my word. I didn't consider taking it in reverse, right? It's, Yes, yes. So all of this is stuff like that. Like there'll always be a crack or some indication in a wall that you can go somewhere, right? But I think some of the interesting parts of that is the application of it. That's what might not be intuitive, and that's what's left for you to find out and to put together and discover. I hope that makes sense. I cannot see in this room. Please jump. Okay. Those guys, I need to, like, figure something out. Because sometimes it might just be, like, a 50-50 whether I should jump or not. But, I don't know. Yeah, so everything in this game is like that. And maybe, like, I'm not the best speller. Did you mean telegraph? Because that is a different word, and I do know that one. Yeah, there's a door in this game. It's kind of neat. On your first time playing, it's a little silly. There's like a little mini boss fight, right? And the door at the other end is locked. And then you beat the two enemies in there, and the door doesn't unlock. And there's just like a crack above the door that you can go through that you could have gone through the whole time. So if you know that's there, you just I see. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff like this, or like what you're saying in this game. Because I 100%ed it on my own and I made a map for it. I'll have to it's really jank looking, and it's for the 1.1 version. A few things are different. Making a map was really helpful in routing, but I was able to not just actually 100% the game, but fill in all the map tiles, except for one. There was one I missed. I found one half of a path, and I didn't find the other half. One day. I don't even think I can shoot both those enemies. One day I'll make it through there better. I need to get a lot more room strats. Although, I'm getting a lot of practice in with the early game. So, I can't believe this is the 7th attempt. Alright. Alright. We are going to make it to the route divergence. No matter what. I also don't really know how to, like, manipulate Bomb Chorizo. So one of my favorite things about this also is the movement, which I haven't talked about a lot yet. So wall jumping, you can press A before you wall jump. The wall jumping window is so wide, you can double wall jump. I have not done it. I saw Sephi do it. But you can wall jump off a wall with an A press, then do your D-pad movement. Whoops. And then press A again before the wall jump activates, and wall jump twice off the same wall. So there's stuff like that that's like, that's really cool. All the bosses are different. There's a lot more application for shine sparking. Okay, here we go. The route has diverged. Finally. We're going back to the beginning. So this is what I was saying. In my first playthrough, I jumped too early. I found this. But I didn't think to do it in this manner. Whoops. Because I found it going backwards, which is kind of how I would assume most people find it. Whoops. Also, no! I can't believe I'm struggling with this. There we go. So this is just always here. And yeah, it's not like, don't jump there. Jump here. It's just one of those things where, you know, I wouldn't say it's too hidden or anything. It's easily telegraphed, but it's telegraphed from going from this area, deep purple, back to the beginning. So doing it in reverse is a little unintuitive, and realizing that, whoops, that this can be your first Sparksuit. Okay, you can make it from the edge of these to the next edge of the next one. Underwater movement's not my forte. Okay. Split. That is a 3-minute split. I was worried about that split being too short. I kind of wanted all my splits to be about 5 minutes. Alright. See, so like that. I was doubtful of this at first, because I was thinking like, that's a lot of underwater movement. But you can spark past it. It saves an elevator ride up and down later. So, and it saves going up and down. Imagine Red Tower, but like 3 times as long, right? It saves a big fall and a big climb later on. So even though we have to go all the way out of our way to get it, I think it's not a big deal. Missed the down back. I think it's ultimately worth it. And the dev was hinting at, you can continue on in that area I was just in, deep purple, but it's a lot of underwater and a lot of, I don't know, in my opinion, not worth. Oh, shoot. Well, I'm not going back. There was an E-tank I routed in that we're not picking up. I've been trying to just err on the side of picking up more items. Because if I, you know, PB and then I review PB and I never dipped below a certain amount of health, then that tells me like, oh, I can route out one of the health pickups, you know? No, okay. That's fine. That's not even that long of a spark. This is the room I want to spark in. Oh, well. Is it? No. I get 1 spark because I need to use 4 of them. I think this room is like the room to spark through. None of these are like that long though. So I don't know. Is 1, 2, 3? Yes. Give me this. Actually, I don't need that. So this is one of the sparks. But it's okay to spark there because we get health right afterwards. Yes, Ice Castle is the name of this area. It's really cool. I like it a lot. Whew. No. So there's no super missiles in this game. They're just baseballs. And baseball is not a split anymore. So you're supposed to have Ice Beam, I'm pretty sure, for this part. But, nah, not really. Ice Beam is, wait, 1, 2. Okay. Sorry. Like I said, this is a new route. This is the room. I cannot decide where to use my sparks. But Ice Castle, yes, is very cool. Very frozen as well. So this is some like smaller routing decision I made to go that way to get those 2 E-tanks before this fight and to get some extra ammo first. So that I can do this, because this fight is a little hard. Do not. Touching Mini Pen's body does 100 damage. Okay. And I want to stay for the last baseball. I got it. Alright. There we go. So, I've been trying to come up with names for a lot of the bosses and mini-bosses. That one is Mini Pen. I forgot to rat dash. That's fine. So then I can just go down because I already did that. So it used to be that you had to go all the way down this tower like this. But now we don't have to. Alright. And I had to, like, kill those enemies and jump across there. And it wasn't good. But, besides the fact that I wasted one of my sparks, this is going very well. Come on. No. Ow. I should be fine on health. Mockballing in this game is really weird because the rat cloak gives you a free spring ball, so that just makes everything harder. But also, oh no, there's like a jump you can do there that I found that lets you keep your rat dash. But yeah. Alright. This is Penguimire. I'm gonna use baseballs. Because the first 2 steps are different. So. Alright. No. Again. I'm hurt. I need to be careful. Alright. No. Alright. So, there is, in fact, no grapple beam in this. Penguimire just doesn't like the taste very much. Okay. This little thing here is nice. You can just refill ammo a little bit. But then you have to go over here. Start that. Can't you grapple beam Croc's mouth, maybe? I don't know. I just assumed it was a some type of speedrunning reference. I've watched lots of speedrunning. I'm very familiar with SM, but I do not get that reference unless it is very literally grapple beaming his mouth. Every fiber of my being wants to split here. Okay, that's what I kind of thought. I know Plasma Beam in this game as well just destroys him. So, I don't know if I want to split here or not. I don't know. And I don't have any sparks left. Whoops. Alright. We're new. So, I used to go right here in that room. Because I had to activate an elevator. But now I don't have to do that. Because we're doing this whole area in one trip. And we're skipping a mini boss. Right? Hold on. No. So map room, then over. Map room, then over is this. I'm gonna go this way. Oh my. Because that's that. Yes. Routing is still in progress, I should say. Yes. Okay. I know when I'm rubbing up against that thing, that is, that slant. That is, you are headed to boss. I forgot to... Why are you laggy, my game? Alright. I'm pretty sure, I haven't tried it too much, you can short charge the rat boost, or rat dash. But there's it just doesn't like build up at all. This is about a 5-minute segment, so I don't know. We'll see. I don't have a good pun for this boss's name. I've been trying to add Junko to all the names. Ugh. Alright. One more. Come on. Oh my word. This is the worst croc fight anyone has ever seen. Not croc, Kraid. The drops come real quick. Yeah. And I want all of them. Alright. Now we split. 6-minute segment. I could have done it way faster. I tried practicing my bosses. I promise I did. But don't expect anything fancy. Oh. Forgot. Because we get sparks from the drop, so we want to spark back up. Okay. Then we want to boost. I need to start sooner. Boost there. I want to try and find a way to, like, I wand you as a step stool. Okay. I want to find a way to unmorph. I know you can do it. I know it's possible. And do, like, the blue bomber strat. Not that way. Not that way. But I have not successfully found a way. And we don't need it anymore. When we had to descend the ice tower, it was a big deal. But not anymore. Oh, I wanted to morph. I can still morph. Because if we do this... Yeah, you build a boost and you break those blocks. Okay. And then this is the long tunnel, so I want to do this. Alright. And then jump. Ah. Well, I jumped, so can't be too mad. I did not, however, make that. Come on. Ooh, barely. Alright. So this is Blood Bethel. You could do this area first, like I said. But also, there's an upper and lower entrance to Ice Castle and Blood Bethel. The lower entrance requires baseballs, because it has green doors. So that's also a cool routing thing, because you can get your first baseball, in either area. And like I said, there's a third area, potentially, that you could get a baseball. So that's something that I like about the map design in this. No. There's also a drowning mechanic, and there's, just as a little warning, like some graphic... Ah! imagery in the background. Yeah, I've never drowned there, so I'm not concerned about it. This is a pretty short segment. Come on. I'm always so worried about hitting my split that I mess up other things. I need to practice this segment. I need to practice most segments. So you have a timer while underwater. I don't have it now because I have the Sanguine Fin, which lets me breathe underwater and move free. It's basically Gravity Suit. But your screen will flash and grow redder, and then it'll keep growing. The flashes will come more quickly, and then eventually you just die. But you have a good amount of time. Alright. You also don't need the Sanguine Fin to beat the game, which is neat. Do I want to go down here? We'll find out. I did not. Did I? No, I did. Did. I've taken a bit of health or damage or whatever. Yeah. I want to get this first. Okay. And, so, I didn't mention the last thing. In 1.1, this Sparksuit was not up here, but it's really useful because we need to use those a lot. Alright. Oh my word. I used to think aerial sparks were easier, but then I discovered the magic that is you just hold A. Like, that's the trick to shine sparking. Alright, hold on. Oh, different pattern. Alright. Not too bad. I didn't mean to get health bombed. That's not a problem, right? Surely not. So, another interesting thing, route-wise, that I like is low percent. It's kind of awful, but, at least in this, from what I tested it. But there's two different combinations of items you can get. If you level doors? What do you mean? Oh. Come on. I go straight down. This Kago doesn't have collision. Oh, and Fusion? It's been a hot minute since I've played Fusion. Come on. Alright, that's fine. I don't know why, but I was never... I just need to replay it. All the Zero Mission runners... Oh, yeah, the security doors. I don't know, that I feel like kind of restricts progression. That's just my opinion. But I don't know. Because in this game, there's a lot of checks for things like that. Like, oh, this is a baseball door. It's green. You know, but... yeah, so what I don't like about that is that it sets your progression. Like, you have to do them in a certain order. I'm also a big fan of something I like to think of as, what would be the word? weak obstacles. So, like in Super Metroid, you just have a big cliff. You gotta get up the cliff, right? You need high jump to get up the cliff, but if you use other movement abilities to get up the cliff, then past that cliff, the devs can just assume you can pass that type of obstacle. It doesn't matter if you have high jump or not. Alright. That was a surprisingly good fight. Yeah, weak obstacles like that. This game has a few. Not a ton, but like if you can bomb jump and wall jump in Super Metroid, you can skip a ton of stuff. But yeah. Also, whoops. Yeah, linear start. This game is a linear start, but once you get what is it? You fight Bomb Torizo. Basically, most of the game is open to you. I forgot to pause. This is a new strat I came up with, turning off Ice Beam. Just because everything in here dies in one hit. So, without Ice Beam, I can actually kill things and not just be making tons of collision in front of me everywhere I go. And this is what I was talking about. So this is False Idol. You can go this way only if you did Ice Castle first. Because these blocks need the Rat Dasher. Don't jump back in. And this area is just really difficult to navigate in general. Otherwise, you have to go like across this whole length, basically doubled, because you go underneath it. Because right here we're at the middle. We're gonna pause again and turn that back on. We're at the middle of the False Idol. But you start on either left or right, and you can go all the way down the bottom, or you can just cut across, because you have to go down the bottom and then back through the middle. If you skip one of the areas, you need Rat Dasher. For one of them, you need Wave Beam for the other. So I kind of like that non-linearity. That you just have options, you know. All right, 2 more hits. We also haven't seen a ton of it so far, but whoa. In this game, there's a lot of. Oh, that's bad. All right. No, it's not bad. Never mind. Okay. I would be a little low on baseballs. Whoops. But that's fine. Because we're getting more. So, you can also get to this area pretty early, and you can enter it through the back way. Whoops. Which saves time. I do want to go here. So this is, I don't know if I got this last time. So there's a whole loop I'd have to do here that I'm not doing, because that's where you would normally get your first Sparksuit. But I don't need to do that because I got early Sparksuit. And I got an extra one elsewhere. So, like we were talking about telegraphing, there's a save room up here at an apparent dead end, but like there's these blocks that look completely different. In addition to that, I'm gonna get some more baseballs. You run out of this room, right, and you fall into these spikes, which clue you in that they're not real spikes. You know, stuff like that I think is really neat. I think I have to stay morphed. Please, please, please. I don't, but I did. Okay. Oh. I would love to have more health here. Whoa, why are you laggy? Why? Alright. So, I didn't save. If I was gonna save, this would be the time to do it. I remember maybe half of Phantoon's patterns. If that. So we'll see how it goes. So I want, yeah. Alright. No! I wasn't ready. Alright. So that was incorrect. And the next one is... Whoops. It's over here. Because you're going to go around and then come back over here. Well, there goes my 3 cycle. I want to stand over here, get that one. I practiced some of the, no. And since you started over there, you're going to end up over here. Oh, man. So, and then I want to be here. Okay. It's better to take your reserve. So you started over here. Because then you get a ton of health afterwards. Okay. That wasn't terrible. So because I used my reserve, I'm at 50 health, no reserve. And I have 25 less max HP than I was originally going to get. So I get all these drops. So now I'm at 120. And then I get this frog, which is a reserve tank, but it's worth 2 E-tanks, basically. So it's better. And it fills my reserves and expands them. Come on. This so isn't worth it. This moonfall. But I cannot look at the timer right now. But I'm sure it's a time. Okay. 38 minutes. That's fine. Oh, I'm supposed to moonfall this. Whoops. Alright, well, that's not working. That's one of the better moonfalls to do. But, that's fine. Come on. And I'm not healing. Already? Like, my first run, my first, like, recorded run, there were a lot of times where I'd, like, enter the wrong room or pause to look at the map. There's way less of that now, and I'm not saving. I had 2 deaths in my first run. So, we've already improved on that. This room... I want to stay over here. Because if you stay to the right, the ghost appears on the right, and then you can move to the left. Which is not faster. Because I need to back up anyways. When's my next split? Wait, Purple Locket's a split. Why is Purple Locket a split? Okay. I'll have to remove that later. This area took me a little while to learn. Oh, no. There's a lot of spark checks here, but you can do all these areas in reverse. Because there'll be like crumble blocks and speed boost blocks. I don't need anything from you. And then this room, whoops, come on, is huge. Because I don't know if Speed Booster didn't nail a hole in one. I don't know if Speed Booster's slower than Shine Spark. I would imagine they're very similar in speed. I should... Because how... it doesn't tell me my segment time anymore. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, don't do that. I should split at Major League Glove, or Big League Glove, or whatever. So that item turns your... It doubles the damage of your baseballs, which is really important. Oh, I can just slip past that guy. I do not remember what rooms I decided to spark through. This one I don't. I do this, then I morph, then I hit the ramp. Yeah. This one, I use a spark. Once I'm up here. Yeah, see? We're cruising. We're so cruising. Okay, I have to go right and then left. I could moonfall this, but it's okay. I'm kind of low on health, which is not good. Because I need to preserve this health. So this is another really cool fight. Because it's just Shaq Tool. But as a boss fight, this room is so dark for no reason. I need to come up with strats for this room. It's really scary. And then we have the silence of this. Come on. Okay. I found a weird glitch where if you stand in the middle of this platform, your baseballs recover more slowly than if you stand on the edge. I want that. And we are really low on health. So this is probably for the best. I don't know. I should heal up to full, and then I should save. Whoops. First save. Just because I'm 43 minutes in, I want to finish this run. I don't remember where I am in relation to the other run, but I think I'm doing well. Okay. Two. Should be one more, and I'll throw in a couple of these for good measure. You're dead. No, that was incredible. That was a crazy good fight. Oh, I got all the drops in one go. Okay, barely made that. Okay, no idea how long that segment is, but I will adjust these splits with baseball as my other one. I just have to... Come on. So we're cruising. Which I felt last time, but like this time... Oh no. Say that and then all disaster happens. These... I need to like turn up my brightness. These areas are really hard to see. I can be a little more liberal with my Shine Spark use because I can. I'm getting health soon and I don't need any more Shine Sparks. Come on. I haven't had that guy fall on me in a while. This room, I don't remember what my plan was. Not this room. Was it this room? Yeah, this room I don't have a solid plan. What's the one with the side hopper at the beginning? This is from Great Bay Temple and Majora's Mask. Great game, great song. I don't think it's worth it to Shine Spark here. Yeah. Because you save health and... Well, I don't know. That's just my opinion. is cryptic. Like a lot of games, I'm not going to say, like, you have to enjoy it, but it is definitely one of my favorite games of all time. But I think it's much more enjoyable for me to play it for the 20th time than maybe the first time, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's... because I know, like, oh, I need to go set up the midnight meeting, and I need to do it between, like, 2 and 3:30 p.m. on the first day, and I know, like, that stuff. Like, I can route in those types of things. I know the midnight meeting doesn't start until 12:30. I know that I don't have to be at the ranch for aliens until, like, 4 a.m. You know? So, when you know those types of things, and you know, oh, the mayor's office opens at 10 a.m., like, that changes a lot in terms of enjoyment of the game, I'd say. For me, at least. That I enjoy it a lot more because I know I'm of my familiarity. Okay, here we go. This is a spark. I can't believe... Oh, yeah, Anju and Keife. I don't know how to say the names, but that is my favorite part of the game. But, again, I'm really familiar with it, and I know where to go at what time, and, like, I can do a whole temple or two in the same cycle as that quest. And in that context, it's a lot of fun. But if you don't know where to go, like, it's probably not going to be as enjoyable. So I totally get that. I'm not going to say it's like a perfect game or anything. Another game that I really love that a lot of people hate is the NES Metroid. I'm a big fan of Nestroid. Not a lot of people like it. There's actually a the original Junkoid is an NES hack. Alright. Alright, no. This is going way better than my first run. Also, other reasons I like Majora's Mask. There's secrets and things that you just can't get in a normal game. Like, it always rains on the second day in the afternoon. And Anju goes on a walk during that, and she has unique dialogue. Aria of Sorrow? That's Castlevania, right? I'm doing fine on ammo. I haven't played too many Castlevanias. I bought the Advanced Collection on Switch. I played one of them. I didn't finish it. Is there a way to jump over? Oh, I have to kill you. No. Okay. Okay. You either want to use 3 super missiles or 6. You want to use a multiple of 3 super missiles. I do not remember which one I played. It might have been Circlet of the Moon. But I was enjoying it. But alright. So new plan here. This guy deals 40 damage. I think it was Circle of the Moon. It might have been a different one. Okay, okay. I did successfully perform baby skip once. 1, 2. No! Okay. I did do baby skip once. I got grabbed through the door a lot of times. But yeah. Because you can spark to the end of the room, bonk the door, and then get grabbed. In my mind, that's way faster. Okay. We might actually... Yeah, because I was... Oh, this is another Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask song. I was around this point, but I was an hour in. I might have been before the Metroid rooms and been an hour in last time. No, I was like right up here, and I was an hour in. So these fire fleas always drop baseballs. So that's why you want to have a multiple. You want to use a multiple of 3. Because these guys don't normally drop a lot of baseballs. And we want to be at... No. I would like to be at more magic bolts. Okay, that looks like a ton of magic bolts. One of you guys to drop health. Okay. There's no point in saving, because either I one-shot this and get world record, or I reload my save, have to farm again, and probably still get world record. So... 1, 2. Split. Alright, new strat for this. I'm pretty hyped about. Normally when you fight Mother Brain, right? You want to save ammo. And same with Ridley. The end of the fight's harder, so you want to save all your ammo for that, right? Not with this. The end of the fight's way easier. Because Ketchup deals less damage and shoots less often than onion rings. And I'm pretty bad at the fight. But all of our ammo should trigger... Ah! Yeah, we're in Ketchup already. We still need to shoot a lot. I might die. This is not a good pace to be at. Okay. See, it only does like 25. We're still in there. We're still in there. Are you done? Are you done? Are you done? Are you done? You're done! Okay, okay. This might not be sub 1 hour, but this is world record. Oh boy. Let's go. I think I died to Phantoon and this fight, Asmodeus. Last run. Let's go! Oh man. Finally. Been streaming almost 2 hours now, hour 40 minutes. I think this is sub 1 hour. I don't remember how long the escape is, but the escape's pretty quick. Alright. It might not be. This is close. This is really close. Oh man, oh man, oh man. It's not quite over yet. I had a bad Kraid fight, I had a bad Phantoon fight, I had a lot of sloppy movement everywhere. I did skip some health, which if I'd picked up, absolutely I would not have gotten anywhere near this time. It would have added close to a minute. Alright, 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 let's do this. Yeah, sub hour's not happening, but that's okay. This is the second full run. I don't know the strats here. It is hard to hit these buttons in this combination. Alright, alright. Harmony of Despair. I'll have to check out that one. Dissonance. Okay. I think I have all those. But like I said, it's just I didn't finish them. I guess I don't need to farm those. Yeah, like I said, I got the GBA collection. Oh, this is easily sub 1 hour. Oh my gosh. Wow. Alright. And time. 58:03. Wow. Wow. That is exactly a 15-minute time save. Oh my gosh. I wonder... So, my best in-game time without, like, save states or whatever is 54. 45! 45 minutes in-game time. That is very good. That's interesting that I saved well, I died twice. That makes sense. That I would save a lot of real time and not as much in-game time. This was good. This is this is not a bad run. It can go much lower. I can't believe I saved 15 whole minutes. Part of it was the route. I saved a bunch of time on the route. I saved 2 deaths, but this run had some... I'll have to look through it later and find time saves, but considering it's like early morning, man, I think I'm the only name on speedrun.com for this. Let me double check. And I'll check on my phone so it doesn't lag everything out. Hold on. So yeah, thanks for stopping by here. It's 10:30 a.m. for me, so like it's not that early, but Super Metroid ROM hacks. Because I was gonna do this last night. Oh hey, Chris! Thanks for being here. I got world record. 1:30 a.m. is. Thank you for stopping by. That's very early. Thanks for sticking through all the nonsense. I reset. I can't believe I reset 6 times. Oh my. But let me see. Super Junkoid. I am still the only name on the leaderboard. Yeah, get some rest. Thanks for being here. I'll probably do this a little bit more every now and then the next few weeks. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I can't believe I crushed it that hard. I need to change Purple Locket to be Big League Glove. I'll do that later. Yeah, if you do, I'd love to play it. I do not have a Discord or anything like that. I do not normally stream, but I started for this game. I used to stream Zero Mission like 4 years ago, but yeah, it's not like my not a big channel, but yeah, I'll probably be live sometime, a couple times next week or so, doing more Super Junkoid. And if you make a hack, I'd love to check it out. So yeah, thank you. Thanks, Chris, for being here. But yeah, that's Super Junkoid. Don't really have a lot else to say. I'm gonna fix these splits, then upload them, then upload this, and then do other things I have to do today. So thanks everyone for stopping by. That's it for now. So see you later.